All right, we are live. Welcome, everyone. Give you guys a minute to log in, to get yourself situated. Thank you all for joining. So let's begin. Today's vinyasa flow is going to be more of a beginner style of vinyasa flow practice. So all four elements will be present within this practice. Really trying to concentrate on your breath, really trying to incorporate that into your focus at the forefront of your practice to have a really good experience. Yoga is all about the breath, so really make sure you're paying attention to how you're breathing throughout your practice. With that said, let's begin in Shavasana, laying flat on your back, legs extended long, arms to your sides and palms to the sky. Let the eyes gently close. Surrender your weight to the mat below you. Begin your practice with a deep breath in through the nose, exhale out of the mouth. Allowing the breath to flow freely in and out of the nose, deep into the belly. Let go of tension on your exhale. Once the body's relaxed, draw your awareness to the present moment. On your next inhale, invite small movements to the body. Wiggle fingers and toes. Roll into your wrists and ankles. Gently rock the head from side to side. Inviting in bigger and bigger movement. Slowly reach your arms overhead. Reaching your hands away from your stretching whole body. the arms, bend the knees, feet flat to the ground. Gently rock the knees from side to side. Try to keep the belly nice and soft. Coming to center, draw the knees into the chest, holding the knees. Create small circles, clockwise and counterclockwise, making sure to roll in both directions. Taking a few circles in one direction and then a few circles in the opposite direction. Coming to center, lift the shins parallel to the floor, knees and feet together. Open your arms to your sides, palms to the ground for stability. Exhale, lower the legs to the right, stopping the legs from touching the floor, getting as close as possible. Inhale, draw the knees back up to center. Exhale to the left. Flowing from side to side. Inhale to center. Exhale to twist. Coming back to center, hold the knees, gently rock from side to side. Coming to center, place your feet flat to the floor, directly underneath the knees, and as wide as the hips. On your exhale, press your feet into the ground, lift your hips high. Inhale, slowly lowers the hips back down. Engaging through the glutes. Exhale, press and lift. Inhale, lowers. Incorporating the arms into the lift. Exhale to press and lift the hips and reach your arms overhead. Inhale, lowers everything back down. Arms to your sides. Inhale, lowers the hips to the ground. Lift your shins parallel to the floor and reach your hands into the sky, opening your palms to the ceiling. Draw in the reach. Setting up into your tabletop right away. Knees under hips, palms under shoulders. Flowing through your cat-cow. Inhale, roll the hips, the belly sinks. Press into the hands to open the heart and look up. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, round the spine, head sinks between the arms. Inhale to cow. Exhale for cat. Trying to create a wave climbing up the spine. Head is always last to move. The next time the spine rounds out, that'll be the last time. Inhale to a new spine. Moving into what I call wag the dog. Try and draw the bottom of the rib cage and hip together. Exhale to compress into one side. Drawing the bottom of the rib cage and hip together. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the opposite side. Drawing hip and bottom of the rib cage together. Inhale to center. Exhale to compress. Inhale to center. Walk your hands forward. Let your shoulders drift back over top of your hands, straightening the hip into a modified plank pose. If you're feeling strong and stable, flip the toes and lift the knees off the ground for full plank pose. On your exhale, press into the thumb and pointer finger. Send your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Reaching through the shoulders, pressing through the hands. Drawing the rib cage, lift the tailbone, roll through the hips like cow pose. Trying to find a nice straight line from wrist to hip. The ankles are relaxed and you bend the knees as much as you need to allow the spine to stay straight. On your exhale, walk your feet to your hands. Try to keep the head low, forward fold. Allow the torso to hang, head is heavy. Slow, calm, easy breath. Try to keep your weight in your toes. Inhale, halfway lift, straighten the legs, flatten the spine. Supporting on the shin, reach through the ears. Exhale, fold forward, let the body hang. Give a slight bend to the knees. Inhale, ragdoll yourself up, rolling the spine into a standing posture. Reach your hands high. Interlace the fingers. Exhale to open through the front body, taking a small back bend. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach your hands high. Exhale, fold, hinging in the hip. Weight even through your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand tall, reach your hands high. Exhale to open through the front body into a back bend. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees as much as you need to protect your lower back. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, ground your palms. Step your feet back to plank. Plank is not appropriate, dropping to the knees. Exhale lowers you through the downward push-up, squeezing the elbows to the ribs, shoulders stay away from the ears. Inhale, press the hands, lift the head and chest. Cobra. Pausing for a breath. Exhale lowers you back down. Inhale to plank. Exhale to your down dog. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, step your feet up to the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand tall, reach your hands high. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, ground your palms. Step your feet back to plank. Knees up or down. Lower through the downward push-up. Inhale, press the hands, lift the head and chest. Cobra or up dog. Maybe lifting the hips and knees off the ground. Pause for a breath. On your exhale, send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, step or maybe hop your feet up to the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand tall, reach your hands high. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hands to heart. Step the right foot back. Ground the heel on a 45-degree angle. Inhale your hands high. Warrior one. Hips and shoulders square to the front edge of your mat. Shoulders relaxed. Relax the shoulders, drop the hands behind your back, interlace the fingers. Or place your palms on your hips if you can't interlace your fingers. Inhale to press, drawing the elbows together or straightening the elbows. Inhale, reach your hands high. Exhale, hands to heart. Shift your weight forward, step your feet together, and sink your hips down and back, chair pose. Try to keep a nice tall spine. If you feel this in the lower back, you're leaning too far forward. Inhale, stand tall, reach your hands high. Exhale, hands to heart, step the left foot back. Ground the heel on a 45. Inhale, reach your hands high. Warrior one. Slow, calm, deep breath. Drop your hands behind your back, relaxing the shoulders. Interlace the fingers or palms on hips. Inhale, press, open the chest. Inhale, reach your hands up. Exhale, hands to heart. Shift your weight forward. Step your feet together and sink your hips down and back. Chair pose. Nice tall spine. You should feel this primarily in the front of the legs and in the glutes. Inhale, stand tall. Reach your hands high. Exhale, fold forward, hinging in the hip. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, ground your palms, step your feet back to plank. Lower through the downward push-up. Inhale, press the hands, lift the head and chest. Cobra or up dog. Exhale, lowers you back down. Inhale to table. Exhale your hips back to your feet, child's pose. Pausing for a breath. Inhale, lift through table and into plank. Exhale, lowers you down. Inhale, press, lift the head and chest. Exhale, back down. Inhale, table. Exhale your hips back, child's pose. Inhale, floats you up. Exhale, lower the chest to the floor. Inhale, press, lift the head and chest. Exhale, back down. Inhale, lift. Exhale your hips back, child's pose. Inhale to lift. Pausing in table. Step your right foot in between the hands. Ground your left palm. Inhale, reaches right hand high. Hands reaching away from one another. Exhale, lowers the right hand to the knee. Inhale, reaches left hand high. Exhale, drop the left hand to the outside of the knee, sliding the right hand up the thigh for stability. Turn your shoulders towards the right leg. Nice tall spine. Inhale for length. Exhale for depth in your twist. Inhale, reach both hands high. Open the heart to the sky. Inhale to center. Exhale, lowers the right hand to the inside of the foot, twisting away from the knee. Exhale, lowers the left hand to the ground. Press into your hand, send your hips straight back. Try to straighten the front knee. Try to lift the tailbone. Try to flatten the spine as much as you can. Inhale up to center. Press into your hands. Step the foot back. Open your hands. Step the left foot through. Ground the right palm. Inhale, reaches left hand high. Exhale, lowers the hand to the knee. Inhale, reach right hand high. Exhale, drop the hand to the outside of the knee, sliding the left hand up the thigh. Turn the shoulders towards that left leg. Inhale, reach both hands high. Open the heart to the sky. Exhale, lower the left hand to the floor, twisting away from the knee. Exhale, lower the right hand. Press into your hands, step the foot back, or send the hips back rather. Try to straighten the front knee. Inhale, floats you up. Bend the front knee, press into your hands, step the foot back. Open the hand, sink your hips to your feet, child's pose. Slow, calm, deep breath deep into the belly. Calm the breath, calm the mind. Pulling the breath deep into the belly. Opening the knees if the breath or belly feels restricted or compressed. If you need more time in child's pose, take the time you need. If you're ready, inhale lifts you up into your tabletop. Flowing through some cat-cows. Hands on your shoulders. Inhale, roll the hips. Belly sinks, open the heart, look up. Exhale, tuck, round the spine. Head sinks between the arms.
The next time the spine rounds out, that'll be the last time. Using an inhale to return to a neutral spine. Moving into what I call barrel rolls, a variation of Sufi grind. Thinking of the core like a round barrel. On your inhale, you're scraping the bottom of the barrel or creating the bottom of the barrel. Exhale to create the back of the barrel or the top of the barrel. You're trying to lead with the belly button. Inhale through the bottom. Exhale through the back. Try to create big circles. Slowly coming to center and reverse the flow. Create circles in the opposite direction. Inhale through the bottom. Exhale through the top. And slowly coming to center. Walk your hands forward. Let the shoulders drift forward. Straighten the hip. Flip the toes. Exhale, press into your hands. Send your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Moving into a little bit of a more advanced stretch. Pigeon pose. Inhale, reach your right foot high. Bend the right knee. On the exhale, drive the knee towards the right wrist. Flipping the foot to the left side of your mat. Let the hips sink as you extend the back leg long and lengthen through the spine. This may be the angle the hip needs. If you don't feel much on your exhale, spill to your elbows or extend the arms right out. You want to find the position that allows the most weight to rest into your hip to encourage the hip to open. Let go of tension on your exhale. If this posture ever becomes too much for you, you can slide a block underneath the hip to control your depth. If this is still too intense, you want to roll to your back for figure 4, where you're crossing the right ankle over top of the left knee, allowing the hip to open. Maybe even reaching behind the left thigh to pull the knee in tight. If you're spilled forward in pigeon pose, on the inhale, draw your hands underneath the shoulders. Exhale, press into your hands, send your hips up and back to your downward facing dog. Allow the hips to sway from side to side. Inhale, reach the left foot high. Bend the knee, exhale, drive the knee towards the left wrist, flipping the foot to the right side of the mat. Let the hips sink as you extend the back leg long and lengthen through the spine. Either using your exhale to settle into the posture by sinking the hips down or maybe spilling forward. If you found pigeon pose was too intense, either using a block or rolling to your back for figure 4. Slow, calm, deep breath. Inhale to draw the hands underneath the shoulders. Exhale, press into your hands, send your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Let the hips sway from side to side. Pedal out the heels. Behind. Inhale to unravel this. Maybe supporting underneath the thigh, floating the hands or floating the hands and feet. You want to find the variation that allows you to keep full control, moving as slowly as possible. Once fully laying down, bend the knees, draw them into the chest. Open your arms into a T or bending at the elbow. If you're limited for space, exhale, lower the legs to the right, falling into a twist. You can use the right hand to hold the legs in place, or maybe sliding a block underneath or in between knees if the legs can't settle. Maybe even a combination of both, supporting underneath and in between. If you want to get deeper, extend the bottom leg straight down the mat. If you're going to do this, you want to make sure you're right up onto your right hip. Slow, calm, deep breath deep into the belly. Inhale back up to center. Pausing at center, gently rock the knees from side to side. Let go of any tension throughout the back, throughout the spine and hips. And when your body's ready, on your exhale, lower the knees to the left side. Maybe supporting with blocks or extending the bottom leg long. Keep in mind that one side may be different than the other. Slowly coming up to center. Pausing at center, gently rocking the knees from side to side. Extend the left leg long. Pull the right knee into the chest, interlacing the fingers around the knee or holding underneath the thigh, or behind the thigh rather. Pull the knee across the body towards the opposite shoulder. Slowly lift the right foot straight up into the sky, interlacing the fingers behind the thigh, or maybe walking the hands up to the calf muscle. Trying to pull the foot towards your face, and you're drawing your toes into your face, flexing your foot. If you have a strap, you can hook a strap around your foot, or if you have enough flexibility, the peace fingers hold the big toe. Whether you're holding your foot, ankle, or the thigh, let the leg drop open, opening the hip. Slowly draw the leg back to center. Extend the right leg long, flat to the ground. Draw the left knee into the chest. Interlace the fingers around the leg and pull the knee towards the right shoulder across the body. Exhale back to center. Inhale to lift the foot straight up into the sky. Supporting behind the thigh. Walking your hands to the calf. Maybe using a strap around the foot or peace fingers holding the big toe. Try to stay as relaxed as possible. On your exhale, let the leg drop open to the side, opening the hip. Slowly draw the leg back to center. Bend the knees, place your feet flat to the floor. Gently rock the knees from side to side. Moving towards happy baby. Draw the knees into the chest. Reach your hands in between the knees and grab the shin. Let the legs drop open. You can stay here if you have a lot of tightness in the hips. If you want to get deeper, slide the hands to the ankles. We're moving into happy baby, opening the soles of the feet to the sky, letting the knees sink towards the armpits. Trying to relax through the hips and through the back as much as you can. If you want to take it further, peace fingers hold the big toe, or even deeper, blade of the foot. You don't want your spine digging into the ground. Slowly and gently releasing the legs. Hold the knees, create small circles, clockwise and counterclockwise. Taking whatever final adjustments you need, prep yourself for your final resting pose, either making your way to Shavasana, into a seated position to end with a seated meditation, or any other posture that's calling your name. Whether that's supported bridge or supported fish, maybe legs up the wall. Once settled, eyes gently closed. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth. Sink into the present moment. Let go of thoughts of past and future. Experience the energy of the inhale, the relaxation of the exhale, sending the breath to where the body needs it most. Whether it's in the physical body, into the mind, or in the heart. Let go of pain, unnecessary thought or emotion. Find stillness within the breath. Find tranquility within the breath. Take a deep breath in through the nose, exhale out of the mouth. Invite small movements to the body, wiggling fingers and toes, rolling into wrists and ankles, gently rocking the head from side to side. Inviting bigger and bigger movement into the body, Maybe slowly reaching your hands and feet away from one another. Maybe bending the knees, feet flat to the floor, rocking the knees from side to side, or pulling the knees into the chest to create small circles. Slowly and gently making your way into a comfortable seated position. Taking these final moments for our practice of gratitude. Finding just one thing to be grateful for, no matter how big or small. And drawing gratitude into the heart as you want to feel gratitude and not just think it. Inhale, reach your hands high. Exhale, hands to heart. With love and gratitude, I thank you all for your practice. From my heart and home to yours. Namaste. Thank you all. Hope you enjoyed the practice. Have a wonderful day.